Real quick, before this video starts, I just want to address the mining update that's just been released on the alpha server. I recorded this video before that update got released, and same with the mining guide on my channel that I'll mention later. Both this video and the mining guide are currently not outdated because the new mining update has not actually been released to the main server. But when it does, I will be making videos on it. So as of the time I'm posting this video is relevant, and I assume it still will be to some degree even after mining v3 comes out. But anyway, enjoy the video. Today I tested the best ways to make money from mining in Hypixel Skyblock. There are loads of ways to make money from this method, and in this video I'm going to cover a lot of them, so stick around to find out what's the best way to make money from mining, and consider subscribing if you enjoy my videos. So the first method I'm going to be testing is ruby mining in the magma fields. This route is available to the public, and it's honestly one of the best for ruby. It's pretty easy to set up, and usually nobody's here. For this test, I'm going to be mining for 15 minutes and calculating the money I'd make per hour by timesing the result by 4. I'll also calculate both Iron Man and non-Iron Man results, because Iron Man players have to sell to the NPC rather than the bazaar. By the way, my Heart of the Mountain tree is completely maxed in terms of speed and fortune, and here's my mining stats. So with all that in mind, let's begin the 15-minute test. If you guys want to get into mining but don't know how, I have a full guide on my channel from early game to end game, so check that out if you're either new or if you're feeling stuck in mining. Okay, time's up. It's time to check how many gemstones I made. Honestly, that felt pretty good considering I haven't mined gemstones for like weeks. 2 million? In 15 minutes, that seems pretty good. Let's convert them all into fine and sell them to the NPC. 6 million coins in 15 minutes. So that's 24 mil an hour for Iron Man players. And for non-Iron Man players, it's basically the same. So 24 mil an hour from ruby in the magma fields. This has always been my go-to money-making method up until I got the blue cheese goblin omelette. So it's good to see that this still holds up. Okay, the next gemstone we're going to be mining is Jade in the Mines of Dwarven. This is probably the easiest way to mine gemstones, because all you've got to do is find the Mines of Dwarven and then the gemstones are right there. But despite that, I still think ruby is a little bit better. So I'll do 10 minutes to find out how much money I make. There's also someone here, but that's okay because the mines are big enough for 2 people. So I'll just stick to like this side and hopefully not bother him. I'm going to predict about 17 mil, 18 mil. I think that's how much I've got in the past from this method. I've never really mined Jade for money. I'd also like to point out I don't have a Scathe pet, so if I had one of those I'd probably be making a decent bit more money. I don't actually know how good it is for mining, I've never had one. But yeah, no, I've not grinded that out on my Iron Man because I don't think it's really worth it. I have to come over to where this guy is, I'm sorry man. Please don't blame me, there's no other place to mine. I'm literally mining on his platform, so he's probably going to tell me off, but it's fine. If he asks me to move, I'll just move. Okay, time's up. The guy didn't mind, so thank you where are you? Thank you very much, man. But yeah, let's check how many gemstones we got. Okay, yeah, okay, so 1 million in 10 minutes, which is a lot lower than ruby, but I was expecting that. The real savior here is if this is better for non-Iron Man players, because I know for a fact this is worse for Iron Man, but to the bazaar it might actually be worth it. So let's convert them. So for an Iron Man player, I made 3 mil, which times by 6 is obviously 18 mil. So for me, 18 mil an hour, which is what I predicted. For non-Iron Man players, I got 158 fines, and they're selling for 26k for an order, so I'm just going to put that by 26k. So that made me 4 million in 10 minutes, which if I times by 6 is 24.6 mil. Wow. Okay, so that seems to be better for non-Iron Man players. Wow, I was not expecting that actually. Okay, so for Iron Man players, it made 18 mil, which is terrible. But for non-Iron Man players, you can sell to the bazaar for like 25 mil an hour. Okay, so for the next test, I'm going to actually combine 4 into 1, and that's Amber, Amethyst, Topaz, and Sapphire. In my experience, I've never heard any of these to be the best way to make money, but I feel like testing them anyway to see how they do. So the first is Amber. I literally have no idea how to mine Amber. I've not heard of any routes, and I don't know where any of the gemstones are, so I really don't know what to do here. I think my best bet is probably going to the Queen's Den, because there's gemstones there. I think I could probably mine the walls and stuff. Alright, change of plan. What I'm going to do is just go through the tunnels and just like mine the walls and stuff, because I've just found this room here with quite a few, and like on this way there's like quite a lot, so I'm just going to do that and see if I can actually get a good result. I'm also going to mine for only 5 minutes because I really don't think I can find gemstones for 10 minutes. Oh my god, I just remembered. There's literally a route for Amber. Otherwise, how would I have got my perfects? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh well, I think I can probably make this method work anyway, so I'm just going to continue to do this. Okay, that's time. Luckily, I found this spot here that had loads of gemstones, so I didn't have to run around looking for them. Let's check out how many I got. Okay, I made 374k in 5 minutes. So that's even lower than Jade, so for Iron Man, it's going to be terrible. But once again, it might be good for Bazaar, which is what I'm going to see right now. Fine Amber prices are really weird on the bazaar right now. The margin is massive. There's like a 5,000 coin margin between them. I'm just going to assume that they're inflated, so I'm going to say 30k per fine, which would leave us with somehow 23.7 mil an hour. Honestly, I don't believe that. And for Iron Man, 80 mil an hour. The next gemstone I'm going to be testing is Amethyst. I have a plan for this one. I think what I'm going to do is just go around and like mine the veins that are like in here, because there's loads of gemstones around here where people are sludge mining. I've got a feeling this one's going to be bad because I just saw the price on the bazaar and it's like kind of low. And also the fists. Oh no, I forgot about them. Yeah, I think it's safe to say this is going to be the worst result. My god, look at all these fists. How can I do the test with them here? I think there are specific routes available, but like at the end of the day, fists will still spawn, so there's not much you can do about that. I just hit a tribe member. Oh my. Luckily they made that update where they don't just attack you straight away. It'd be over for me. Okay, and that's time. Oh my god, look at this. The jungle is infested with like roaches or something. Anyway, let's check how many gemstones I got. Okay, I got a tiny bit more than Amber, but it's going to make way less money because of the sell price on the bazaar. So for non-Iron Man players, I made 19.8 mil. So the worst one so far. And for Iron Man, 13.7 mil an hour. Wow. Yeah, no wonder no one uses this. This is terrible. Moving on to the next gemstone, which is Topaz. Now there is actually a route available for Topaz, and I've actually used it before to get the perfect topazes for like all my gear. However, I'm not going to set it up because it's so long and I'm only going to do 5 minutes. What I'm going to do is mine the topaz in the bow structure. Only problem is yogs. They might interfere with the test, but I'll try my best to avoid them. Bro, what? Wait, how's a worm just spawned? What? How did you just spawn, man? Come back here. That's so random. I must have accidentally mined like one piece of hardstone. I just realized that messed up the test so bad. I'm gonna just add like an extra 15 seconds on because I wasted so much time. All right, my timer just went off. So let me just quickly get somewhere safe. Oh my god. Get me out of here. Okay, I made a lot more. I think that's because I was in the magma fields and I have that like 15% perk. This one might actually be kind of good. Apparently, this makes 28.8 mil an hour for non-Iron Man players, which is crazy. This is what my calculations say. I'm not on like a regular profile, so I can't actually test this, and my regular profile doesn't have a good mining setup. 29,000 coins per fine. Apparently, this is how much you make, which is ridiculous. And that wasn't even with a route either. If you had a route, like you could probably make way more. And on my profile, I made 19.2 mil, which is not terrible either. Okay, and the last test I'm going to do in this little group is the Sapphire. I just got very lucky. Look at this. This is a nucleus. I walk here and there's just like gemstone heaven. Okay, yeah. So I'll do another 5-minute test for this one to see how much I make. All right, time's up. Nice. I made 450k in 5 minutes, which is 22.5 mil an hour for non-Iron Man and 16.5 mil an hour for Iron Man. Not bad. I also tested Mithril mining in the Dwarven mines, and here's the results that I got. A little bit of a different test now. I'm going to be mining gold in the mines of the van. This is supposedly the best way to make money for Iron Man players, so I'm going to test that right now. On Iron Man, I made 27 million coins an hour from this method, and 29.8 million coins on non-Iron Man. So this is the best way to make money for an Iron Man profile, which is good to see because I spent hours getting a setup for this. For the final test, I'm testing Jasper mining. This one is very hit or miss since the location is hard to find. I luckily found one in the magma fields which boosted the rates. However, the actual fairy grotto I found was tiny and I had to wait for the gemstones to regrow. But don't worry, I paused the timer and didn't move until they regrew. I didn't use my mining speed boost at all to keep it fair. So a bit of a scuff test, but in total I made 50 million coins an hour for non-Iron Man players, which is absolutely insane. I'm not even going to mention the rates for Iron Man players because it's an actual sin to mine Jasper for money on Iron Man. So in conclusion, Jasper is the best way to make money from mining for regular players, and gold mining is the best way for Iron Man players. Hope you guys found this video useful.